Showtime!
First day out in Buenos Aires, Argentina. I'm with Felipe. I met Felipe through George, and I met George through Alex. That's the way things work these days. Felipe is a native of Buenos Aires, correct?
Yeah.
And born and raised, and he's going to show me around. I gave him my list of things that I would like to do, and we're going to get as much as we can get done today, and we'll figure it out as things go on. I'm staying in Palermo, Hollywood area. It's a good area. I see a lot of bars, speakeasies, restaurants. It's nice flowing. It seems like a safe neighborhood. What's your thoughts?
No, it is safe actually.
Mm-hmm.
You have a lot of bars, a lot of restaurants, a lot of like nightlife.
Mm-hmm.
It's good. It's nice. You have everything close by. You don't have to travel long distances to get anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Good place.
And Felipe speaks English so well because I heard his mom is an English teacher.
She actually is, yeah.
How fortunate for you.
We used to speak English every single day.
Uh-huh.
I used to be embarrassed because when I started dating my now girlfriend,
Uh-huh.
I would come home and my mother would greet me in English, and I was very embarrassed, because I had to talk in English in front of my.
Because she forced you.
She forced me to talk in English, but it's nice now.
Yeah.
I didn't ever have to study, to
Right.
pass a test or anything. So it's good. It's good.
The perks of having an English teaching mom.
Yeah.
I need an English teacher girlfriend. Spanish teacher girlfriend.
A Spanish teacher girlfriend.
Yeah, that's gonna work for
That was
me.
nice. Yeah.
Okay, so where are we going first?
We're going now to Recoleta. It's another place like Palermo, but a bit nicer, nicer buildings, nicer architecture,
Mm-hmm.
like a very touristy place.
Mm-hmm.
We have the university, the law school,
Mm-hmm.
the UBA is called, Universidad de Buenos Aires.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to the Cementerio de Recoleta.
Yes, that was definitely on my list. I remember that.
Was on your list,
What's the significance of that cemetery?
No, a lot of famous people buried there, and a very nice, like, looking place,
Is it exclusively for rich people and famous people?
No, there's every kind of people,
Mm-hmm.
but yeah, mostly like famous, like historical people.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna see when you get there. I'm sure there are gonna be like tour guides, like doing tours and explaining everything.
Right, I heard that there's like a tour guide, and outside it might be local people who will give you the tour. How much does the tour cost?
No, I don't know. I've never been there, or if
You've never been there?
No, if I've been there, that's things you do when you come visit here when you're
a tourist.
when
It's
you
more
live
tourist
here.
things.
Yeah, the kind of
You
tourist
take for
things,
granted.
yeah. And then there's as I said, the law school is very nice, a very big, nice building.
Right.
And there's nice parks, open spaces. It's like very, very nice place, Recoleta.
Mm-hmm.
And then maybe we'll head to the centro, to the 9 de Julio, the Obelisco. Maybe grab something to eat and see from there.
All right, perfect.
It's like a very important avenue. It's called Avenida Libertador. It's very, very long. It goes to the center of the city.
Yeah, I heard that in my research, but I don't remember the names.
And then it goes like.
Is that where there's a circle, like type of thing?
Yeah.
A square?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then it goes like to the left. It goes like 40 kilometers. Such a very, very long avenue.
Mm-hmm.
Very expensive place, very
like the Fifth Avenue of Buenos Aires.
Yeah, but residential, not so like business.
Okay.
But you see, there's like huge buildings, buildings.
Right.
And very, very expensive places. A lot of politics in here. They live around this place.
Politicians.
Yeah, politicians. Sorry. And this is called Rosedal.
Rosedal.
That park there is called Rosedal.
Okay.
very nice place where people come to like jog and do
It's like
exercise.
Central Park. New York got Central Park.
Kind of like You have like kind of a lake in the middle, like people go and jog and run and
Lay down in the meadow with their girlfriend. So when they tell you things, when we hear things in America, like the money and the people are doing bad here, if you come, you don't automatically see it.
No, you don't. If you look around now that we are on the street, we're driving, you can see like a lot of new cars, like how do you call it, 0 mile cars.
Right.
People have money, you know. Very few people have a lot of money, but a lot of people, 90% of the people are like middle class, lower middle class.
Right.
So you can see it's a nice place. You wouldn't imagine it's a poor country, you know. It's not like a country in the middle of the desert, in the middle of Africa, you know, that may be poor and you can tell it's poor. This is like it looks like a very European city. If I put you here in the middle of the city and don't tell you where you are, you maybe think it's maybe Spain or France, you know. But economically, we are struggling now with the politicians. Politicians are.
Was it bad money management of loans? Because I was looking at some things like that.
Very bad money management. I don't want to get into politics because I know it's like a controversial thing on YouTube, but the differences between socialism and populism and those kind of political how do you call it, agendas or political how do you call it, political ways of doing politics, you know. Drove this country like downwards economically, so we had a lot of years of left government, and we ended up like with a lot of inflation, with a devalued currency, and I don't know, it's not nice. We do our best to survive, but
Well, where do you see the reality? Because this is like the fantasy. This is where the money is. This is where it didn't really affect these people. Where in the country or in the city might you see the effects?
On the list you had, it's mostly on like the good places, you know, the more wealthy places, the prettier places, like this one, for example. We are in Recoleta, but as soon as you get like I don't know, like 10 kilometers out of the center of the city, you'll start to see like different neighborhoods, the lower middle class neighborhoods, and you'll start to tell that they're not like this economically, you know, not wealthy as Recoleta or Palermo maybe.
Right. So the average tourist wouldn't see the effects of it.
No, you usually wouldn't. It's like you are from New York, so if you go to New York, I'm sure there are like poorer neighborhoods as well, but you all go to Times Square and Central Park, the Fifth Avenue and Wall Street and all that, so you wouldn't really tell that poor places there. But I guess there's poor neighborhoods everywhere in the world, you know,
especially in any major city.
Yeah, of course.
But those places, have they always been like that, or did they get worse after this happened?
Yeah. People struggle all the time, you know. Since 1982, when we regained our democracy, you know, we had a military coup in the 70s, and we regained democracy in the year 82. We have a tough time in the 90s, in the beginning of the 90s. Then we have like an economic growth in the end of the middle 90s to early 2000s, and then in the 2001 the economic crash, and then people started to struggle for real, you know.
Right.
But yeah, that's the way it is now.
Right.
And then from 2001 to here, we have like a stable but going down economy. Sorry.
You were saying something about people spending their money because, say, you said like if they have $200 or something, next month it could be, $180 or $150. So they just spend it, so the money won't go down.
Last month, the Sergio Massa is the Minister of Economics here, the economy minister. I don't know how he called it.
Similar, yeah.
But he devaluated the American currency like 20%. So whatever you were earning at your job, now you're earning 20% less, for example. So just like you said, you may be earning like $500, but next month you're earning $450. So people don't have the ability to save money. We don't have the access to credits like you do in the States. It's not like you can go and ask the bank for, I don't know, $200,000 and buy a house.
Right.
So people, like regular people, cannot save, so they spend all the money. They go out, they drink to eat some food, to fancy places. They go on holidays, on vacations and whatnot. So they don't really save because you cannot save.
Because you'll be losing to try and save it.
You are, if you save in pesos, you are losing 100% of the time. So people buy dollars and save what they can, and then they spend them, you know.
Right. So is that why they do it on the, like, I guess they have the places on the streets that you can buy dollars?
Yeah, it's called cuevas. You have them everywhere, absolutely everywhere. Yeah, because we have like very like a lot of different exchange rates. You know.
Why is that? Because when I was researching here, I stumbled on some videos about the blue dollar.
Yeah.
So is that the exchange rate for the U.S. dollar?
The blue dollar, it's like the actual price of the dollar, you know, compared to the peso. But then you have like the official, like the government official dollar.
Right.
That's like half of the blue dollar. It's like 400 pesos now, and the blue dollar is nearly 800. So there's a taxi there that wants to go by. I don't know what the guy's doing. But yeah, you have a lot of exchange rates, you know. I told you the other day we went for drinks, and I told you when people went to the World Cup in Qatar, they had like a special dollar for them. It's called the dollar Qatar. We have a dollar for exports, a dollar for imports. We have a lot of different dollars, you know. It's kind of a mess. Not even I understand it very well.
Is it also like if someone had a Canadian dollar? Canadian currency?
Yeah, no, we base everything on the US dollar.
Okay,
you know?
Base it on the US dollar.
Everything's based on the US dollar, and then you exchange it by
figure
yourself.
It from there.
Yeah, you figure it from there. But yeah, we have a lot of different exchanges. So maybe if you pay with your card, with your American card, you get one exchange, and if you go and to one of those cuevas where you change the bills, you get a better exchange rate because you're using the bills, you know.
Would I get a better exchange rate? Like I changed over $500 at Western Union. I sent myself Western Union. I went to Western Union. Is that rate better than the Cuevas rate?
I think like for the first exchange you do, Western Union gives you like a better rate, but then it gives you like a lower rate than the Cuevas.
If you do another one.
Yeah. For the first one, they give you like a better rate, and
really?
If you do another one, they give you a lower one. Yeah.
So if I need more money, I should go to the Cuevas.
Yeah. You should.
Okay.
Yeah, if you come to Argentina, you should bring like bills. You know?
Yeah, I did because I did some research. They want crispy $100 bills. You're gonna get the best rate. Is that true?
Yeah, that's true. Maybe with the bills you get like now you get like 720, 730 maybe. With if you pay by card you get like 680. So you get a little bit lower rate. It's not that much of a difference if you change like $100 or $200, but if you change like $1,000 or $2,000, yeah, it makes a difference.
Yeah, you should get the best rate possible if you change that much money. Okay, but certain things don't seem expensive, like food. But when I went into the Adidas store, the clothing seemed to be very expensive. Why is that? Do you know?
Yeah, no. Food is a thing, and clothes is another. You know.
Luxury. Clothes is a luxury.
It is a luxury. Yeah, clothes are more expensive here than in the States, for example.
Yeah, they are. Seems like it.
But food is way cheaper. Yeah. I have friends come over here to Argentina and said like, I invite you and all your family, and I can pay a dinner for 5 people,
right?
And it's still cheaper than me eating by myself in the States, you know.
Yeah.
Eating here is maybe like a very expensive place, like $10 per person, you know, and a very expensive place, you know, $10-15 per person.
Wow.
If you go to a nice steakhouse or a parrilla.
Is that if you pay in dollars?
No, in pesos, you know.
In pesos,
in pesos, I translate in dollars, you know. It's like maybe per person, like 10,000 pesos per person. It's a very nice restaurant with an entree, maybe steak, and then a beer or a wine, you know.
Okay, so we got to do that today too.
Yeah, we should. We should definitely do it.
My
today.
treat.
We should.
All right, cool. So we're gonna come back when we get to our location. Thanks.
I never tried it, but he said it's kind of similar to the Cuban pizza.
Okay. Is this like normal weather, or is it on the colder side today? It was warm the other day.
We are like in the middle of in the changing of the seasons, you know, from winter to spring. So
yes.
What is that? It's like 15 degrees, 16 degrees today. Now it's kind of normal now.
Right.
So, but we didn't have like a long winter. We usually have like a long cold winter. This year was shorter, maybe.
So we're doing better.
Yeah, we're doing better. Yeah. I like the cold though, so I don't know if it's good or bad for me, but I prefer the cold.
Really?
Yeah.
Is it really hot in the summertime?
Yeah, it's fucking hot. Yeah. It's very humid.
Yeah, like New York City.
Yeah, it's very humid, very hot. So it's like you cannot be outside for too long.
Yeah.
During the midday, you need to stay inside with air conditioning, so you will die outside. I ride a bike usually, so it's very it's impossible, you know, to ride a bike because you cannot wear a jacket to protect yourself.
Right, if you fall, you got to wear a helmet.
You got to wear a helmet, and it's too hot.
It's baking.
Yeah, you're fucking baking. Yeah.
Cooking your brain inside the helmet.
Yeah, you do. We can turn here to the left, I think. Yeah.
Okay.
And in a couple of blocks, we will come out to the cemetery.
Okay.
And yeah, you can eat if you want a quick bite. You can eat a quick bite, and if you want to sit down, like eat a nice pizza, you can do that too.
I've noticed they have a lot of like fine dining. Everything I saw in this area is coffee shops.
Yeah.
You know, stuff like that look really nice.
Yeah. The like cafeterias and all that.
Yeah.
Bakeries. You have like a lot of like bars, little bars. They're like all over the place.
A lot of this reminds me of like downtown Manhattan, and some of it feels like Portugal a little bit. It's really nice.
place. Those kinds of buildings, like French buildings, French architecture. I don't know. I studied in school.
Architecture?
Yeah. No. In school, like in high school.
Okay.
In art class.
Right.
They taught us like architecture.
Yeah, this kind of a little bit like Barcelona feel too.
Yeah.
Volta. A really nice, nice, restaurants feel around here.
That's an ice cream shop, I think. Yeah.
Okay.
Very nice ice cream shop. Did you try the ice cream here?
Not yet.
It's another thing. I don't know if you have them. I'm told that they don't have the ice cream like we do anywhere in the world.
Really?
It's like creamier. I don't know how it's.
Well, we'll find out.
I don't know how to define it, but it's like creamier, and you have like tens of thousands of flavors. It's nice. It's very nice.
Okay.
The ice cream here.
Willing to check it out.
We're gonna check it out later. And then you have the Starbucks.
I know they have a lot of dogs here.
A lot of what?
Dogs.
Yeah, they do. Yeah,
Like I hear dogs barking all day when I'm in the apartment. There's a park close by too.
Yeah, because like people are working and they gave the dogs to the dog walkers. I don't know how it's called, but
yeah, dog walkers.
They get like 10 dogs and then they go and walk for a walk all day.
And they fight one another. Let me see this. That's cute. Okay, tell us a little about football here.
About football.
I almost said soccer, but I corrected myself.
You're gonna get killed. It's okay. We call it soccer now because of Messi. He's now in the States, so we're used to now.
It's football. It sounds better.
Yeah, it's football. It's football. Yeah. Now here we have a very big culture, a very big football culture. Almost 90% of Argentinians are from River Plate, like me, the biggest club in Argentina, or from Boca Juniors.
Okay.
The other biggest club of Argentina. The two biggest clubs.
The two biggest clubs.
One has more international trophies. The other has more national trophies. One has, I don't know, more. How do you say the against matches, the historical matches.
All right.
You know.
They have more. Classic matches?
Yeah, super clásicos it's called.
Okay,
yeah.
super clásicos, okay.
Yeah, but you have arguments for both teams to be the biggest one.
Which one is the best?
River Plate, all day. River Plate all day. Yeah.
He said it so fast.
River Plate, no doubt.
Like I disrespected him, like, what are you talking about, man?
Ask your viewers what happened on the 9th of December of 2018.
Okay.
9 de diciembre de 2018. Check out what happened there.
Okay.
Yeah, we went and played a final of the Copa Libertadores. That's like the Champions League of South America.
Okay.
Like the biggest tournament here in South America. We played against teams of Brazil, of Colombia, of everywhere. And the final, we won against Boca Juniors. Okay. That was like the biggest match between us in all the history, and we won it. So we like to say we are the biggest because of that.
Okay.
But yeah, everyone is either from River or from Boca here.
Okay.
So you're going to a Boca game then, so...
I'm going to a Boca game.
Hopefully we're going to a Boca game, yeah.
Okay.
Not me though, I won't go.
It's disrespectful?
It's disrespectful? No, I wouldn't go. Yeah. I'll freeze to death there. I'll explode, I don't know, something will happen to me, I can't go there.
Okay, what's the significance of this? This is a church here?
Yeah, it's kind of a church. This is the entrance of the cementerio de Recoleta. Yeah.
Okay, this is the entrance of the cemetery.
Yeah.
Okay, let's get a good look. Okay. And tell me about the significance. Well, come on this side because the sun is better. The significance of the cemetery again.
Oh yeah, it's a very popular place because a lot of famous people are buried here.
Like who?
No, I don't know.
You don't know.
I know they're famous, but I don't know who.
It was before your time,
yeah,
right?
Yeah, way before. Very famous people here, and it's very, in a very pretty place, you know. It's like a very nice place.
Right.
So we come here and check out the cemetery. I don't know.
Yes, when I was doing my research on Buenos Aires.
It's one of the most visited places, you know.
Yes, it was like, this is something that's on your list to see as a tourist.
And then as soon as you get out of the cemetery, across from the park here, you have like a lot of bars.
Uh-huh.
This is like a very like nightlife
Hip,
place.
hip neighborhood.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So you go see the dead guys, and then you go have a drink.
You go to do something to join them, huh?
Yeah.
Well, you pour one out for the homies, as they say. Pour one out for the homies. for my dead homies, that's what they say.
So this is the entrance now.
Okay.
This is now the entrance.
Do you have to pay to go in?
I think you have. Yeah.
Do we need a tour guide?
Maybe.
Or
if you want to have like go around and take some pictures and do something, I think we do not. But if you like are interested in who is in here, like which famous people is in here, yeah, you may need a tour guide for that, because I don't really know.
yeah, I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Cementerio de Recoleta. Recoleta. Well, what does that mean, translated?
Recoleta? No, I don't know. It's like a name. Recoleta. Cemetery.
This is more like, what do they call it when people are in these houses and not in the ground? Mausoleum, right?
Mausoleums, yeah.
Oh, let's go this way because the sun is this way.
This is like, as I was telling you, there's a lot of street names that are here. You know, a lot of famous historical people that now has street names. You know, they're really here.
Okay, so since they're so famous, they're popular in the popular culture.
Yeah. Historically, you know.
Right. Yeah, it looks like you gotta have some money to get buried here.
You need to get some money to live around this place, you know.
Right.
You also need some money to get buried here.
You need some fame or some money or both.
Yeah, you do. Very, very old also as well, like from the 1870s maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Very, very old tombs.
I guess if we had a tour guide, they could, in English, they could explain maybe the relevant ones. But
yeah, they could tell you, this one was a former president, this one was a former football player, this one, they could tell you that.
Yeah.
Well, look at this one, it's huge.
Well, I guess what I'll do is I'll do my research and I'll just say some of the popular names.
Like a voiceover.
Exactly.
This one is very famous. This was a former president.
Dr. Raul Ricardo Alfonso.
Alfonsín, yeah.
He's a former president.
He's a former president. He was the first president when we were gaining our democracy.
Okay.
82, 83.
Mm-hmm.
So he was a very, very important president. Very important.
The Cementerio Recoleta is a cemetery located in the Recoleta neighborhood of Buenos Aires, Argentina. It contains the graves of noble people, including Eva Perón, President of Argentina, Nobel Prize winners, the founder of the Argentine Navy, and military commanders like Julio Argentino Roca. In 2011, the BBC hailed it as one of the world's best cemeteries. And in 2013, CNN listed it among the 10 most beautiful cemeteries in the world. A statue in the
That's
row.
The how you say the Playboy guy?
Yeah.
Hugh Hefner.
Yeah, the Hugh Hefner of Argentina. Go ahead, Playboy.
That's a boxer, Virgo.
Okay.
It's a very like world champion.
Oh yeah, you
boxer.
can see by the shoes.
That's a very famous boxer.
Yeah, I bet. He had all the ladies.